restoration of one of the country's historical landmarks may take years. That's the word coming from the project manager overseeing renovations at the St. John's Anglican Cathedral. Terry Andrew tells us more.
The Restoration Committee says the level of work to be carried out has surpassed its expectations. The roof is the main area of concern. The north to south arm has already been covered, with only the area over the sanctuary left to be completed, which project manager Bruce Arundale says will be done this week. But that is just the beginning of the worries. What started as a restoration with a timeline has become more extensive as the project team now faces financial drawbacks.
Time is very challenging for us to measure at this point in time. We are at a very crucial juncture. Our funds are drying up. Just to be very frank here, and if we do not get significant monies, and I'm talking 6 and 7 figures, we're looking at having to demobilize this project, and that would be a tremendous setback. In terms of time, I have to say, show me the money. Show me the money and I can show you the time. But if I do not have the money, I can speculate the work, I can speculate on what needs to be done and say, I can do this and I can do that. But if the cash flow is not there, we may have to slow this project down to facilitate our fundraising and cash flow, which means the time will drag. And so it's a crucial appeal. What kind of time scale that we're looking at here? We are talking years.
The project manager, however, explains that the committee is determined to finish the project despite the many challenges they face.
Before, we were looking at months when we thought that it was just simple aisle paving, replacing pews, resheeting the roof. But when we talk about a full removal and heavy beam work in the roof, of course there's an entire ceiling to put back in. There are balconies to be fixed. The termites have gone through every inch of lumber in this cathedral, and so it has to be replaced and it has to be finished properly, and we're not going to slap together just any old thing. We met an esteemed, venerable, an important structure, beautiful structure, and we fully intend to put it back better than how we found it.
The value of the cathedral is still of great importance to many, Arundale conveys.
The history of the cathedral is the history of Antigua, and it's an important element in our country. It's an important monument in our country, and I think the cathedral is a very valuable monument, and from a historical point of view. One of the interesting things I also find that even in recent history, there are people who have very fond memories, and there's a lot of sentiment with the cathedral as well too. And so we see that many people who are not even Anglicans are very sentimental about the cathedral, have a love and a respect for the cathedral and a desire to see it restored.
The Restoration Committee is thankful for the many donations and contributions persons have made towards the project and is appealing to others to join the efforts in any way possible for the return of the historical landmark. Terry Andrew, ABS News.